It's really good. It's really good. Alright, got the thing, bang, bang. The nappy head slang. I'm Mona Lisa. Could I get a date on Friday? And if you're busy, I wouldn't mind taking Saturday. Round up the posse, coming around the way. Hey, 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 hey. No disrespect to the West, true indeed. I'm rocking to the East. The East is the sea. Way back, sheepskins and hot tracks. Peace to Mr. Bad Chick. Things are getting tragic. Now we on some new stuff. I never feared the Ku Klux. My own clan is acting up. I blame it on the Philly blunts. What's the crew to do? Kids are acting ooh. Mr. Three-Piece Suit. Check the square root, Jabos and Timberland boots. Nah, that's the surface. I got a hair full of nappy roots. I feel the Jones coming down. Dang, it's the bitty bang bang. Nappy heads slang. Mona Lisa. Can I get a date on Friday? If you're busy, I wouldn't mind taking Saturday. Round up the bossy Gucci coming around the way. Hey, 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 hey. What's really good? What's really good? That dude's looking light up in here, man. Friday. It's always light on Fridays, man. I don't know, man. I think dudes just be like, man, I ain't going to work. I ain't going nowhere, man. It's Friday. Gooch. Round up the posse. Fuji's coming around the way. Nappy heads in the zone and we not coming home. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that iPhone fucked up the game. But now I'm starting to think it ain't just the iPhone, bro. It's something with YouTube. Like it ain't the iPhone, cause that shit was doing that shit last night on this brand new ass Galaxy phone. So it can't just be the iPhone. You know what I mean? Dude's got to step the whole live game up, man. Yeah, man. I don't see my lighter. I know I put a lighter in my pocket before I walked out the door. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. I can't find no lighter, bro. I know I put a lighter in my pocket when I walked out the crib. I remember when I picked the lighter up off the floor. But you know, me having a lighter and being able to, oh shit, did find a lighter, you heard? But me having a lighter that quick, you know, that'll be too much like right. That'll be too much like good and easy. You know, good and easy don't come near last. You heard? Brandon Chandler was popping. LTV was good. DeAndre Crosby was popping. Rome Illuminati, what up? Hey. Shout out to my bro YD, producer YD. You heard? My nigga YD, we be putting in mad work. You heard? Put in St. Laz YD, produced by YD. You're gonna see a lot of hits, a lot of blazers. You heard? But shout out to my bro YD. We about to do a new song. We about to do a new song, baby. Round up the posse Fuji's coming around the way. Check my Instagram. Check my new shorts that I just uploaded. I just caught footage of a dude walking down the streets with a duck. Literally walking down the streets with a pet duck. Check my reels and you'll see that. Check my Instagram reels or my YouTube shorts. And you will actually see a dude walking down the streets with a duck. You know what I mean? Type of weird stuff I be seeing in New York. Yeah, my nigga. You know, my car is a lease, bro. So, you know what I mean? If a nigga stole this shit, I wouldn't give a fuck, bro. I wake up in the morning and call 911, make a police report. Yo, my car missing. I don't know where it's at. Make that police report. Once I get that police report, I'm hollering at Geico. Yo, Geico, what's popping? My shit missing, my nigga. You heard? Make sure y'all get that together. Once they get that police report and they check the radar on that car and see that that car is nowhere around me, they gonna cut that check and they gonna be like, go back to Audi and pick out a new lease. I'll be like, all right, good looking. You heard? So, you know, nigga steal this shit, man. He can have it, bro. Because, you know, this Audi car, this ain't my car. I don't need to own nothing that depreciates at that level. Because I don't have money like that to be owning and depreciating. When you got a lot of money, you can have something that depreciates a little bit. It ain't nothing because you ain't really pressed for no money. You feel what I'm saying? When your money light, I ain't trying to own nothing, my nigga. Lease that. Let me get that for 3 years. After 3 years up, I go get something else. You heard? Severing all ties. And that's a fact. Don't walk behind a bus like that, miss. You're gonna get smashed out. Yeah, people that finance, usually if you finance is because you don't have the credit to lease. So financing be kind of like a trap off. You feel what I'm saying? You financing, you gonna pay way more for that car. Now, I mean, you paying mad of that money is going to the interest of the loan. You feel what I'm saying? That financing shit is for suckers, but sometimes you gotta do it. If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Know what I mean? I financed before, and I never made it through a finance, my nigga. I always gave that car back, traded it in, did whatever to pay off the dealership. Nobody's trying to pay for the same car for 6, 7 years, 8 years in a row, my nigga. Nobody's trying to do that. By the time you finish paying for the car, that shit got all type of problems. You heard? So if a nigga can, the best thing he could do is lease. If you can. If you can't, and you ain't got credit like that, and you got money, go certified pre-owned, bro. Go certified pre-owned with a great warranty. And, you know, let that car be the dealership problem. Anything go wrong, let the dealership handle that shit. Know what I mean? No Gas TV, what up? CGTV, what's poppin'? Yeah, that's what you do though. At the end of a lease, you sell that shit. You heard? I seen that shit on Vlad TV when nigga, I forgot who it was, man. Ronald Isley or one of them niggas. Know what I mean? Ronald Isley or one of them dudes, they was talking about how to sell a lease. Like, a lot of niggas don't know that, but you could sell it. My son was putting me on to the shit too. Like, You know what I mean? When you get down to your lease being over, instead of returning that shit to the dealership, you sell it for whatever the dealership is asking for. The dealership want 30 for it, you sell that shit for 35. Get a dealership they 30, you got $5,000 down on your next vehicle, bro. And none of it came out your pocket. Know what I mean? With that 5,000 down and that credit intact, and you just completed a lease, they ain't playing no games with you. You know what I mean? You gonna hop in something the same day. Word up. But yeah, man, I got a new episode locked and loaded, but them niggas ain't approved that shit yet, man. They taking long to approve shit, man. That's the shit I hate. I hate having to wait for shit to get approved, man. Shit sucks. I mean, I gotta sit here and wait for niggas, man. Come on, B. Let me see if my man sent this beat. Because once I get this beat, I'm going in, baby. I'm going in. But yeah, if you a producer out there, man, you want to get some songs in with me, holla at me, my nigga. DM me at Real Saint Laz or send me an email at lazbeats@gmail.com and we go in. You heard? First 48 hour turnaround on them songs, bro. Know what I mean? You pay me to do a song, I get that shit done in 48 hours. You heard? In the first 48. Have that shit in your email and that shit getting promoted on the channel, and I might be able to toss that on a major mixtape. You heard? Nah, my nigga. That nigga ain't try to reach out to me. I mean, I ain't trying to get reached out to either. I'm good, my nigga. Niggas is crazy. I can't be fucking with niggas that's... I can't be fucking with niggas. You heard? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I want to drop this new episode, man. Hopefully this shit'll get approved soon, man. In the next couple of hours or something, or the next hour or something, man. But them niggas is blowing mine. Waiting for shit. But I got a crazy episode on the trigger, locked and loaded. That's gonna drop sometime today, regardless. You heard? Good, comfortable Friday episode. I had a slight argument with somebody this morning because, I ain't gonna go into details, but basically, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm gonna tell you about me. When I'm driving in the morning time, if it's early in the morning and I gotta drive and shit, and I just woke up, I ain't drink no coffee yet, I gotta hit that road and deal with that motherfucking gridlock traffic, I can't deal with nothing. Like, nobody on the phone talking, nobody complaining, whining, kids. I can't deal with none of that shit. I don't want to hear nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sit your ass back, listen to the music, and chill. Like, all of that whining in my ear, conversation, any form of conversation in my ear. Like, when I'm driving early in the morning, I don't even want to hear no conversation in my ear. Like somebody talking on the phone to somebody else. We ain't doing that early in the morning. Like I can't deal with that, bro. Even if I'm in a cab, nigga. If I'm in a cab, if I hop in a cab early in the morning and I'm going to my destination, I'm half asleep in my destination, and the cab driver want to have a conversation with his man about the soccer game or whatever, Know what I mean? African nigga or whatever. I'll be like, yo, broski. Like, you gonna have to, my nigga, like, I ain't paying to hear your motherfucking conversation early in the morning, my nigga. Like, have that conversation when I'm out your cab, my nigga. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm paying for a relaxed ride. Turn the radio up. Chill the fuck out, my nigga. I don't want to hear no arguing, no nothing. It's too early for that shit. It's too early for that shit type of nigga. You heard? Everything is too early for me. Nigga come up, can I get a dot? Yo, it's too early for that, bro. You heard? I don't care what it is. Nigga trying to call, lads, want to ask you a question. Too early. Too early, my nigga. Can't do it. You heard? Rough life was popping. K the General was really good. Roscoe James was populating. Nigga don't want to hear none of that in the morning, bro. I'm not a morning person. You heard? Ironically, I be on live with y'all niggas, but I'm not really a morning person, my nigga. I'm a type of nigga, I wake up in the morning, nigga in my building speak to me, I be like, this nigga speaking to me is mad early. You heard? Be 6 in the morning, like, how you doing, man? What's up? I be like, too early for that, man. Too early for that, my lord. You heard? Shea Butter, I appreciate that Cashapp donation. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that be hitting that Cashapp up. $ Genpop fam, y'all already know. I appreciate it. Shout out to niggas who be hitting that PayPal up for business. Appreciate it. You feel me? Shout out to niggas who be buying them good stickers and them good super chats and things of that nature. Know what I mean? I see YouTube got a new button out called thanks. I don't know if it's on my shit, because when I'm signed into my shit, I can't see shit like that. But I see they got a new button called thanks where you could just click that shit and give a donation. That shit is dope. Know what I mean? That shit is dope. You just click that shit, give a donation. Bloop. That's innovative, YouTube. I appreciate that. The Red Room podcast shit. I don't know, man. My shit was glitching out yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised that shit start glitching out again today. But YouTube, y'all kind of y'all real big ass company. So when y'all do have a problem, that shit shouldn't last for too long. Straight up. Manny Gomez was popping. I forgot we supposed to go in too, bro. You gotta hit me up and remind me. I lost my phone too, man. So my phone is back for those who was trying to hit me, because I had that I got that text-free number that I be having on YouTube and shit. Now, I mean, a lot of dudes be hollering at that number, but I ain't had that shit for a few days because my phone was lost, you feel me? So if you was trying to holler at me and I ain't get back at you, that's what it was, you heard? KX, I appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate that donation, yours. Alright, bro. Nigga definitely gotta have that coffee before conversation starts. You know what I mean? The mailman could come deliver me a package at 7. I'd be like, yo, it's too early, bro. He'd be like, hey, man, I got a package for you. I'd be like, it's too early for that package shit, my nigga. You heard? Be too early for happiness, too. Like, you know how some niggas just be mad happy in the morning? Hey, man, what's up? How you doing, man? I'd be like this. Nah, it's too early for that, Lord. It's too early for that level of happiness, my nigga. Straight up. Niggas be loud and energetic early in the morning. Oh, yo, word up, man. Yo, what's up? Oh, shit, yo, lads, what up? Should be 7 a.m. Nigga be like, it's too early, Lord. You too happy. You too happy at 7 a.m., my nigga. You heard? You've been up too long already. And that's a fact. That's a fact. These fonts on this joint is type smally too, man. Like, I don't know, man. Gotta adjust this shit or something, Lord. Word up. But yeah, man. Go on my Instagram page, check my reels if you want to see the video I got of a dude walking down the streets like a thug with a pet duck. That shit was different. Nigga walking down the street with a duck, son. Real talk. Got that in my YouTube shorts too. Check that out in the YouTube shorts. Nigga walking around with that good divine universal sea king early in the morning, you heard? And that shit was following that nigga like a pit bull. That nigga had a duck walking down the street. That shit was following that nigga like a pit bull. Walking down the street with a duck. Look. New York City is different. This nigga walking down the street with a duck. New York City is different. This nigga walking down the street with a duck. New York City is different. Yeah, bro. Shit different out here. Rough life, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that donation, and I appreciate you watching that documentary, my nigga. Duck was chasing that nigga down like, yo, you leaving me, my nigga. Word to mother. Nigga said he put that duck over some rice. Nigga said that nigga, that's fucked up. Niggas will season that nigga up. Hit that nigga with some Peking. Real talk. But nah, that duck is serious, nigga. That shit ain't playing no games out here. That shit'll pop off for that nigga. That duck probably trained to pop off and all of that. You try to run up on that nigga if you want to. You heard? That shit'll pop off on you. Real talk. Gold lady was popping. KX. Let me find out, KX. Let me find out you know that dude with that duck. You know that nigga he out here trying to go viral with that shit, nigga. He out here trying to go viral with that. Nigga walking around the streets with a wild duck. That nigga going up in the bank. That nigga going up in spots with that duck. It's talking like that's a service animal. You heard? Nigga telling people that's a service animal. He coming up in Whole Foods with that duck. Son coming up in Whole Foods with that shit like this. What's popping? Nigga like, nah, it's a service pet, my nigga. What you talking about? And I could put you in first class up in the sky. I could put you in first class up in the sky. GL. Yeah, my genies. Yeah, my genies. And I could put you in class. I wonder if that dude Jack Harlow, I wonder if he write rhymes. You think he write his own rhymes? I don't know who to trust and who to believe nowadays, man. You feel me? Like I said, man, it's a YouTube. They violating nigga streams, bro. That's YouTube. YouTube fucking up. They violating nigga stream game, man. Straight up, man. Niggas gotta step that shit up, man. Y'all niggas gotta reimburse niggas, man. Word up, man. Shit glitchy gang, man. But yeah, that nigga walking around with that duck, he different though. Panel, he gotta tell a story on how he trained a duck to be a pit bull in New York. That shit behind that nigga like his pit, like, yo, chill, son. You leaving me. Queen Lotus was popping. Yeah, bro, but yeah, I don't know. I wonder if the nigga Jack Harlow really writes rhymes though. Like, if he really writes rhymes, he spit. You heard? If Son really writes those rhymes, man, if a nigga spit bars, if a nigga got some balls, man. I ain't gonna shit on a nigga balls. You heard? But is you penning that? Is the question on the board. Is you jotting that down? Is the question on the board. You heard? You heard? So I don't know, man. I don't know y'all niggas. I don't know if Son be running around saying that he write his own rhymes or he don't. I don't know. But that joint is a blazer though. I'm gonna keep it real with you. He did get a little bit out of control on some of the bars on that shit though. It was a little bit OD lewd, like, you know, you gotta be a certain age, man, when you be rhyming about your nut and all of that. Like, I don't be wanting to hear about niggas nut on the track. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know that meme with the white nigga pulling off the headphones, like, once I hear a nigga say something about his nut, I'll be like, I mean, like, you giving me too much description, my lord. I don't want to hear about your bodily fluids on the motherfucking song, bro. You heard? Nobody wants to hear about your body fluids, my nigga. You heard? Because that shit is bogged out. You got a little 13, 14-year-old girl in high school with that shit, listening to that shit, and you talking about nut and jizz and on a commercial record. Like, if you gonna say some shit like that, you gotta say that shit on the 8th, 10th cut on your album or something. You feel me? But when you putting that shit out on the radio, on top 40 radio, you can't be talking about your bodily fluids on top 40 radio, bro. It ain't a good look. You heard? You going to perform that shit at a bar mitzvah, you like this, giving us sweet semen. Like, nah, bro. Nah, Lord. You gotta go back to the lab and edit that bar out, my nigga. Niggas don't want to hear about your motherfucking reproductive juices, nigga. That's a little bit too much. Early in the morning, you in your joint 7 in the morning, you gotta hear about a nigga juices. Like, nah, I'm Gooch. I gotta skip that song. You heard? And then you be the old late nigga as a parent. You be like this. You don't even know that that's what a nigga saying. Your kids know though. You like this. Sexing up. You heard? My daughter's sitting there like, if my father only knew that nigga talking jizz talk on the low. You heard? So rappers, like with rappers, if you a certain age, you can't be 40 cash, my nigga, being a rapper. You coming on the track like, yo, I mean, she want the nut. Like, nah, son. Nah, son. You bugging out, my nigga. You gotta keep that shit to yourself. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna act like I never had a jizz bar. Shout out to my nigga Know the Ledge, my nigga Retention. Shout out to my nigga Retention, man. That nigga Know the Ledge, man. That's my son Retention. You heard? But like, yo, yeah, man. We gotta put a disclaimer out for the rap game. Like, yo, if you over 30 years old, we don't want to hear no jizz bars, my nigga. You know, if you in your 20s, you just discovered the jizz, you heard? You just getting familiar with jizz, we could give you a pass. But if you 30 and 40 years old and all of that, you should be familiar with jizz, my nigga. Chill out. Pause. You still talking about that shit on your records. There's a lot of rappers, I ain't gonna mention names, but there's a lot of rappers that be their first bar. Like some of these rappers, that be their first bar, be a jizz bar. Like, damn, son. The record just came on. You jizzing out on the record, man. Chill. The nigga ain't talking about his damn son. That sweatsuit is hard. I'm ready to cause an accident to find out what kind of sweatsuit that is. Jesus, that shit crazy. I'm ready to get a ticket. That nigga had on some crazy shit. You heard? Let me see if that nigga coming this way. So I straight pull up on the nigga. Yo, son, what up? My fault for biting your swag. What's that? What's that, my nigga? Cause that shit looking too spiffy. You know what I mean? Harlem, y'all caught a W today, Harlem. I seen a nigga in Harlem with a better sweatsuit than mine's. You heard? Nah, that nigga had some crazy shit, all orange shit with a white stripe coming down the side of it, and then the white stripe had a blue trimming on it. Then he had the crazy orange and white sneakers on. Son was doing that very nicely. He was doing that nicely. Know what I mean? Don't bite my swag, but I was up in Zara the other day. Know what I mean? See, niggas be sleeping. I'm the type of nigga, man, I don't sleep on no brand, my nigga. Every brand could hit the nail on the head every once in a while. So I was in motherfucking Zara the other day. Them niggas got they got a whole new sweatsuit line in Zara. You heard? I was like, yo, these shits type hard, my nigga. They got a new brand that they trying to push called, I forgot the name of the brand that they trying to push, but they got a new brand within Zara that they trying to push for men. And then they got the straight regular Zara sweatsuits. But you know, Zara, them niggas is from Spain and all of that. So the way they cut they shit be type swaggy, you heard? So I went up in there, I tried on one of the sweatsuits. You know, I need an extra large in Zara because them shit, everything cut small. I be wearing a large because I don't be trying to look like a 2003 rapper. I mean, mad baggy and shit. I don't be wanting to look like I'm 2005 or none of that, you heard? So I be trying to get my shit a little snuggy. I went up in that Zara. I tried to throw that large on in Zara, nigga. That shit was looking like a baby onesie on me, you heard? I had to get that extra large. Even that extra large is snuggy, but I like that. But they got a few fire. They got this crazy, I think it's a green. They got this crazy weird color green sweatsuit. That shit crazy, nigga. I'ma have to run down on them niggas and take that off their hands very soon. You feel what I'm saying? Really, I want all of the sweatsuits that they got. They got like 4 different colors. I'll just get all of them. You heard? They don't say nothing on them shits, nothing, nigga. You gotta go figure it out, nigga. You gotta know what time it is. They don't say Zara on them shits or nothing. That nigga, who was that, man? Rapper, was it that nigga Gunna? That nigga shitted on, nigga was like, oh no, that was Roddy Ricch. Nigga was like, she want Dior, some shit. She was like, she want Dior, she don't want Zara. I said, damn, son, my son tried to shit on Zara, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. Zara got a hold over these broads, nigga. You know what I mean? You wanna make a broad happy, nigga? Take her to motherfucking Zara and give her 500, give her 300. She buy half the store with 300 in Zara. Now, but Zara got some shit on the low. They kids shit. Let me tell you something about Zara shit I like about Zara. They kids line, a kids line that's dumb swaggy, but they shit ain't grown. I don't like grown shit on my kids. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want my kids looking grown at all with their garments, nothing. You know what I mean? Let my kids be kids, nigga. That's what happened. That's what was the problem with all of us. We grew up too fast. Like, I let my kids be kids, nigga. So when I dress them, they dress like kids. I'm not with all of that. Niggas be wanting to have their kids with a head to toe MCM suit and, you know what I mean? With a Cuban link on and all of that. Like, nah, my nigga. You know what I mean? My kid is going to be wearing some Oshkosh and some Gap kids, Zara kids. But Zara kids, they shit is dumb swaggy, my nigga. For kids, they shit dumb swaggy. They be having shit, I don't care who you are. You could love Louis, Gucci, whatever. You go inside Zara, you gonna see some shit that catch your eye like, damn, these shit's hard. Sneakers and all, my nigga. Them niggas know how to design. I had a Zara, oh man, my God. I had a Zara sweater. What the fuck this shit said again? It said something crazy. And one thing about them niggas, after they make something, they ain't never making that shit again. If you don't get that shit in 2022, you will not select as items. Son, I had a sweater. I forgot what the shit said. That shit was crazy. Black shit, leather shit on it. Shit said some shit across the chest. I can't remember. Something crazy that made me want it. I think it said freedom. Real talk. I think that shit said freedom across the chest. That shit was nuts. Left that shit in the motherfucking back of a car. That shit got stolen, nigga. That shit had me tight, nigga. That shit gone forever. Word up. Nah, them niggas kid game is serious though. The kid game is serious. Every brand, I don't care what brand it is, my nigga. Every brand out there makes some shit that's hot, that you could style that shit in a certain way where your ass would be swagged out. Even Old Navy, my nigga, that's my word. Old Navy, niggas look at that shit as trash, it's mad inexpensive, but every once in a while, them niggas come out with a fire jacket. You understand what I'm saying? A fire t-shirt where that shit fit a certain way, like it just only that Old Navy t-shirt fit that way, but really it be their jacket game. They be coming out with them plain ass jackets. Sometimes them shits could look real hard. If you know how to style and finesse them shits, they plain ass jackets, them shits be looking hard, my nigga. Like, you know how Old Navy always come out with those winter bubbles? Like they come out with their own little bubble coat in the winter. They don't say nothing on them. They just solid color bubble coats. Them shits is hard, my nigga. If you wear that shit with the right shit, that shit look crazy. The way they cut that bubble, other companies don't cut that bubble that same way. So it just got a certain look that's fire. Real talk. Like I said, any brand can hit the nail on the head, my nigga. I seen a nigga today with a fire ass Under Armour sweatsuit. That shit was fire. I was like, damn, that shit hard. You heard? Real talk. So it's all about how you rock shit. It ain't about what you rock, it's how you rock it. I got some shit right now. I'll be rocking some shit, right? I got a gray sweater. That shit is a National Geographic sweater. It just got a picture of a National Geographic magazine cover on the front. But the color gray that shit is and the way that shit fit, that shit fire. So when you toss that on with some good green tech sweatpants or something, and you got the gray and green National Geographic sweat on, that shit look crazy, nigga. You heard? That shit look like you got on a $500 sweater, but it's just a National Geographic promotional sweater. But the way they cut that shit and the way they designed that shit look like $500. You feel me? I mean, so it's all about how you put it on, bruh. Straight up. I'm the same way with sneakers and shit. Like, I don't get caught up in that mad expensive sneakers. All my sneakers gotta be 2 and better. I ain't with that, son. Know what I mean? I cop Adidas. Them shits be $80. You heard? Niggas be complimenting me all day. Yo, them shits fire, bro. Where you get those from? The $80 section, nigga. Know what I mean? I ain't always gotta have $200 pair of Air Max on my feet, even though I got about 12 pair of Air Max. Know what I mean? But I ain't always gotta have that on my feet. Sometimes I could have a $70 motherfucking Adidas on, my nigga. I should be chilling like a villain. You heard? Zara's, I seen some sneakers Zara had the other day. Them shits was hard. I'm like, damn, them shits hard. Toss them shits on, niggas would be thinking them shits is motherfucking Gucci, nigga. Niggas would be thinking them shits is Dior. Little do you know, I paid $1 for those. 90. Namish. damn, it's all type of car parts on the highway, man. They gotta have a division of niggas that come and take that shit. So shit's dangerous. Be a blown tire, nigga bumper be in the middle of the highway. Nigga, get that shit out of here for that shit cause an accident. Straight up. Straight up. Bear with me, man. I'll be pulling over in a minute. You heard? I'll be having y'all niggas in the passenger seat. Like y'all really riding shotgun with me. Police pull me over. I'll be like, officer. That's why a nigga gotta be on live. That's what I'm gonna do. Police pull me over. I'm going on live. Straight up. Yo, officer, man, I'm just letting you know it's 200 niggas in this chat room right now. So, you know what I mean? I'm a YouTuber. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm a YouTuber. It's 200 motherfuckers watching this stop right now. I'm just letting you know. You heard? So, you know what I mean? If you gonna body me, you gonna body me in front of 200 motherfucking witnesses. Officer of the goddamn law. I gotta tell them stories, man. I was supposed to come out with this series called Driving While Black. You heard? I'm gonna still come out with this shit. Series called Driving While Black. That's just about the type of shit black motorists go through. You heard? So if you got a story, a serious story about driving while black, holla at me. But I got a bunch, bruh. I got a bunch of driving while blacks. Police done did all type of foul shit to the guard. I done been locked up by straight drunk. You ever got locked up by a drunk ass cop? Like niggas be straight drunk, nigga. Pulling you over, talking about pull over. Nah, nigga, you pull over. You drunk. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga locked me up, man. Told you, man. Nigga locked me up one time in Bushwick, man. That's why to this day, I don't drive down motherfucking Bushwick Avenue. I don't drive down Bushwick Avenue, my nigga, because police be Nazi Germany over there. You feel what I'm saying? So my shit coming down Bushwick Avenue with the rental, right? Like this. Little bullshit ass Malibu. You feel what I'm saying? Brand new shit. I'm like this. Feeling myself with the skrental. You heard? My shit had gotten to an accident. You heard? I had rental coverage. They gave me the motherfucking Malibu while my Explorer was being repaired, right? So the niggas who I had repairing my Explorer, these motherfuckers was straight sleazy, underhanded mechanics. You feel what I'm saying? So these niggas was supposed to have my vehicle done within 2 weeks, right? Or whatever the fuck, right? Whenever they were supposed to have it, a week or whatever. Niggas ain't had my shit done. So I'm hitting these niggas up. They not answering my call. I'm like, yo, my nigga, where is my car at? Know what I mean? Nigga hit me, yo, my fault, man. Know what I mean? We gonna need another week on that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know if they gonna cover a whole nother week of rental. I need to get around. He like, all right, man, just see, boom, 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 boom. So them niggas give me another week on the rental. I got the shit for another week. After the week, I'm hitting this nigga up again. Yo, what's good? You got my shit ready? He like, yo, man, some shit came up. Basically, these niggas was the worst type of mechanic shop. They was street niggas trying to have a mechanic shop. Niggas was getting into too much other shit to be preparing a car. So I said, yo, listen, my nigga. Y'all niggas gonna have to give me my motherfucking car. I don't care what it is you talking about. I need my shit. Know what I mean? So these niggas start ducking me, my nigga. You heard I'm coming by the shop closed early. I'm like, nah, man, these niggas ducking me. I'm calling them, yo, I'm coming through there. I come through there, shit closed. I'm like, oh, these niggas is ducking the shit out of me, real talk. So I call a rental company. I'm like, yo, these niggas ain't give me my shit back. I ain't got no way to get around. Can I get another couple of days on the rental? So the rental company was like, all right, no problem. We gonna give you another 2 days, because they knew me at that spot too. Now I mean, it's like, we gonna give you another 2 days, no problem. But they hadn't really updated it in their computer yet. So here it go 2 days or 3 days or whatever it was. I'm driving around. That shit coming up as stolen, because that shit wasn't updated in the computer yet. Or maybe it wasn't coming up and stolen. The police was just a fucking liar. You understand what I'm saying? Driving with my nigga that I was up north with. I drive past. I'm on Bushwick Avenue. I see a nigga out the corner of my eye, police lane. I said, them bastards they gonna run down on us. You heard? Oh shit, Lele back in the building. She just got out the penitentiary for setting up that nigga and killing them 4 niggas. She just beat them bodies. She's back. You heard? Shout out to everybody that's in the joint, man. I know I was driving. I see a lot of niggas crept up in here. You heard? But like, yeah, niggas pulled me over. I mean, I tell a nigga, I said, yo, I told my man, I said, bet you these police niggas gonna pull us over, my nigga. Bet you. Block later, sirens. Whoop, whoop. I'm like, yo, these niggas on our balls, you heard? Pull over. This nigga come up to the motherfucking car. Hey, what's up, man? Whose car is this? So you got license and registration? I'm like, yeah. Hey, I said it's a rental. Know what I mean? He was like, yo, oh, it's a rental? I said, whose rental is it in your name? I said, yeah, it's in my name. And I don't even remember if it was in my name, my girl name, or whatever at the time. But I'm telling this nigga, he said, yo, the rental's coming up and stolen. I said, yo, that shit ain't stolen. They gave me an extra 2-3 day extension, man. You could call them niggas right now and ask them niggas. They'll tell you. They just did it, so it might not be updated in the computer. This nigga drunk as a motherfucker, nigga. That's my word. This nigga drunk. Nigga looking in my window, he like this. His head is, that's how I know he drunk, because his head is bobbing. He like, I see, yo, this nigga drunk, my nigga. He got his hand on his gun. I'm like, yo, these niggas is dangerous, bruh. Real talk. My shit like, yo, my nigga, listen, this shit ain't stolen. It's a rental. I went over a couple of days. I called them. I told them. They said it's okay. It'll probably be updated in the system tomorrow, but it's a rental, bro. Know what I mean? And my license is straight, and all my shit is straight. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga like, can you step out the car? Step out the car. I'm like, this fucking nigga right here. Nigga takes us out the car. Nigga did some mad racial shit, bro. One of my mans that was with us, the nigga ain't have no criminal record. Nigga graduated from one of the craziest Catholic schools in the city. He ain't have no record. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga was like, yo, you got a criminal record? It was 3 of us in the car. 2 of us was ex-felons. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't even have to tell that nigga none of that. Niggas like, yo, you ever been convicted of a crime? What the fuck am I telling this nigga? Yeah, for nigga, I ain't got to ask you nothing, nigga. I ain't got to tell you nothing. Run my motherfucking license. You understand what I'm saying? But at the time, I was stupid. I was like, yeah, I'm a convicted felon, man. Now, I mean, he a convicted felon. He's not. This nigga walks up to my man, white nigga. Nigga walks up to my man and says, you don't got no criminal record, man? Nothing? So my man like, nah, man, nah, I don't. He said, come on, man. He said, come on, you bullshitting me, man. You never been arrested, man. No smoking weed in the hallway. You know what I mean? No gun charge, no drugs, no crack, nothing. He said, come on, man. I find that hard to believe. I said, damn, this nigga racist. This nigga a racist devil. Son, word to mother, we was fucking clowns not suing these niggas, my nigga. We was fucking clowns not suing these niggas, bro. I played myself. We so used to being thirsty to get out of jail that we don't sue. I was supposed to sue these niggas. Nigga in my man face like, come on, man. Come on. You can't tell me. He said, if I run your name right now, you gonna tell me it's no arrest? I'm not gonna find no arrest record for you? I'm like, yo, my bro. I said, yo, he just told you he don't have a criminal record, my nigga. I don't see why you find that so hard to believe. Cause he's black? Cause he's black, you find that hard to believe? What a motherfucker this nigga is, you heard? Son, that nigga said, yo, the car's coming up stolen, man. He said, you and your friend, y'all could go. He said, but you gotta go to jail. Nigga threw the cuffs on me. I'm on Bushwick Ave standing in the middle of the street with cuffs on me. Niggas driving past looking at me like, what the fuck? Know what I mean? Niggas take me in. Niggas impound the car. Nigga drunk, my nigga. You heard? This nigga drunk. He had his partner come through. He hop in the car to drive it back to the precinct. He driving that shit mad, wild, and crazy. I'm like, yo, this nigga pissy drunk. You feel me? We go up in the motherfucking cell. We go up, the nigga locks me up. The nigga takes me into the cell. We go up in the cell, nigga. It's like 30 niggas in one cell, my nigga. They got us all in there like sardines, you feel me? Nobody could sit down, everybody standing up. That's how you know they just arresting black motherfuckers. Everybody in that bitch was black or Puerto Rican. You understand what I'm saying? We in Bushwick. I'm like, yo, man, this fucking nigga, man. You feel me? We in there mad. This nigga has me in there for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to a half hour, maybe longer than that. I'm listening to other niggas complaining about being locked up and shit. This nigga comes back and says, yo, come in for a second, man. Come to the gate. He like this. Yo, man, I called the rental company. They said they did extend your rental for 2-3 days. So, you know, I apologize, man. I'm gonna let you go. I said, what? He said, yeah, I just called them. I was like, you know, you could have did that before you arrested me, my nigga, impounded my car, sent my niggas home in the middle of the street with nowhere to go. I don't even know if niggas had money to get home or what. You feel what I'm saying? You just kicked them niggas out in the middle of Bushwick Avenue late at night. You understand what I'm saying? Now you telling me I could go and my car is impounded. I can't take my car. I got to come back and get it tomorrow because it's in the pound, all type of dumb shit. My nigga, listen, I was supposed to sue them niggas, my nigga, for wrongful arrest and all of that. I was supposed to sue them niggas, but I didn't. I played myself. You feel what I'm saying? I played myself, nigga. But now, that should have never happened, nigga. I get any type of wrongful arrest, somebody getting sued, my nigga. Any wrongful arrest, somebody getting sued. That's a fact. Tapia Heritage, what's really good? That's a fact. Heath Scheifer, what up? Lele, man. You just got out of Central Bookings. You better chill out. Frank White, what's populating? Salute. Wrench Gang in the building. You already Snow Bunny. Mucky Munns, what up? Romy 16. Troy Wright Jr., what up? MIC, what's really good? $51.50, what's popping? Lone Wolf, what's really good? Sadiq, do it all, man. If you got a crazy story of when chasing your eggplant goes wrong, holla at me, my nigga. Real Saint Laz on the DM on Instagram, malazbeats@gmail.com on the on my email. You heard? Jay Betancourt was popping. Samuela was really good. Low Bull, what up? Yeah, my niggas. Let me see if they approved that episode yet, man. Cause these niggas be bullshitting, son. Nope, they still ain't approved that shit. They bugging out. Niggas taking too long to approve my shit, bro. Damn, you came back that fast, Lele? You fucking with them niggas. You fucking with them niggas that they arrive on entry. You heard? On entry. It's over. I got a crazy story. I don't know if I could tell that joint, but I got it when chasing your eggplant goes wrong too, man. I gotta tell that shit, man, about the time I wasn't smoking weed. I wasn't smoking no weed. And my body was adjusting to not smoking weed. And I tried to have my first Dominican woman fling without no weed in my system. Let's just say it was a speedy event. You heard? Let's just say it was like NASCAR, but I'm gonna tell the story soon.
NASCAR.
You know what I mean?
I heard NASCAR.
Yeah, it was NASCAR for a fact.
Number 18.
Yeah, I was number 1. You heard? If she only knew what type of NASCAR I was talking about. But I ain't gonna be one of them rappers talking about fluids. Somewhere out there's a nigga that can hear your pen. Nigga like, that's 6099. Somewhere out there's a hacker so crazy that nigga can hear a nigga pen number. You heard? That's Zell, my nigga. Let me see, man. What's my Zell? I think my Zell is lastbeats@gmail.com, man. That Zell should be confusing. I be forgetting to go by your phone number and all of that shit. You know what I mean? But my Zell is definitely in effect. I told y'all niggas, any form of money getting, Venmo, PayPal, Cashapp, anything like that, I have it, bro. I don't play the no cash game. But that Zell, shout out to my bro, that nigga be calling that shit Zelly. He be like, yo, hit me on the Zelly. He be like, nah, Lord. Be like, nah, Lord. Ain't no such thing as Zelly. Let me see what the hell my Zell is, man, because I'm tired of people be asking me for my Zell and I don't be knowing what it is. I'm going to keep it real with you. Zell is the shit. Yeah, my Zell, my Zell is my number, my niggas. So you know, it's rough. It's rough. So you gotta hit the guard up. But this is how real shit is gonna get soon, right? Niggas want to send some money on Zell and be able to do this. I'm gonna be able to do, motherfucker, like, yo, here, bro. You want to send that donation? You know what I mean? Hold that down, and it's over. But yeah, my G's. These dudes ain't approved that motherfucking episode yet, you heard? So yeah. Waiting on the world to change. Let me see something right quick. Son got me searching for my Zell for 2 months. He gonna send $3. Nah, I'm just playing, my nigga. But now some niggas be like that. They be like, niggas be hitting me up, yo, Laz. Niggas be hitting me up on Instagram, yo, Laz, what up? What's good? Yo, my nigga, I'm a supporter, my nigga. What's your Cash App, son? Word up, man. What's your Cash App, son? I be like, yo, good looking, my nigga. My Cash App, such and such and such. I appreciate you, bro. Real talk. Shit come through. Joshua such and such has sent you $2. I be like, yo, good looking, my G. You heard? Yeah, my Zell is my email. Yeah, my Zell is my email, man. BrianJohnston850@gmail.com. My email is my government name. BrianJohnston850@gmail.com. That's a nigga Zelly. That's my Zelly, you heard? Or send me your Zelly. If a nigga want to send some Zell out there, send me your Zell and I'll send you a request. So we could do this, so we could make sure you don't send it to the wrong motherfucker. They stepped Cash App up, man. Remember Cash App used to be, you send some money to the wrong name, nigga, that shit was gone. They be like, yo, I sent you that Cash App. You be like, yo, you sent me the Cash App, I ain't get it. Nigga spell one letter in your email wrong. I mean, one letter in your shit wrong. Somebody else got that, Lord. You heard? Somebody else got that. Hackers is dangerous, bro. I done seen hackers do shit like, I had a stalker one time, her hacker game was serious. She was doing shit like making up names. Like she would make my name, like let's say my name was Laz Brogini on AIM. She would make another name, Laz Brogini, but instead of it having O's, it would have zeros in that shit. Or instead of the I, it would be an L, but you wouldn't be able to tell because the I and the L look the same lowercase, upper and lowercase on motherfucking on a computer. So you be like, a nigga be messaging me like, yo, Laz, what up, my nigga? I'ma send you the $900 right now. And he think he texting me on AIM, but he texting a fake AIM that looks exactly like my shit, but some of the letters is changed. So you gotta be careful. Cause niggas do that shit with Cash App. You know what I mean? Your Cash App be a certain name, niggas will change one little letter and niggas will make a mistake and send that shit to that person. And he got that, bro. Now they step their security game up a little bit. But before, you send some money to the wrong Cash App, nigga, that shit was gone. They ain't had no customer service. Black Play 456, I appreciate you, my bro. Texas, what's poppin'? Jude Augustine. Yeah, that shit add up if it was coming in large. If every motherfucker on this shit was sending me $1, nigga, I'd be rich. If everybody on here sent me $1 a week, everybody on my channel that's watching sent me $1 a week, I'd be rich in no time. I'd be rich, nigga. I'd be straight off them dollars. Like Lele be getting them stripper dollars. Them shits add up. Lele be having to sweep them dollars up into a big ass garbage bag at night. She come out with a garbage bag full of ones. That should be $80, you heard? That should be $200. Shit, a whole garbage bag full of ones. That shit $200. Shit, $180. Putting in too much work for that 180 in singles, man. Shit looking crazy out here. Word up, man. Nah, Lele be coming out that shit. Lele be coming out that strip club 4 in the morning with a hefty bag full of dollar bills. Them shit's sweaty and dirty. Them shit's done been in every palm in New York City, nigga. Them shit stink. She be having them stink dollars. Lele come out the motherfucking strip club on a late night. Try to go to the gas station, get some gas, some food. She just throw about 60 singles on the counter. Yo, here, pardon me. Niggas gotta sit there and count out 60 singles. That stripper life is rough, baby. That stripper life is rough. Them dollars. Niggas be throwing them gold dollar pieces that come out the Metro card machines on you. Nigga just come there with a bag of that shit like, yeah, nigga. Fuck the face. With the dollar motherfucking, the gold dollars. Busting. This nigga park. Out of all the places for this nigga to be double parked at, he blocking 2 whole parking spots. Come on, Lord Lee. Lord Lee, what you doing, my nigga? You blocking, ain't no parking over here. You can't be blocking parking spots, my nigga. Come on, my guy. Come on, man. You gotta move them keys of coke somewhere else, man. Nigga acting like he moving some shit, nigga. Them shits is keys of coke, man. Stop it. Let me stop just fucking with niggas. Me and my mans, we used to be making fun of everything in Dykeman. We used to pretend that everything in Dykeman was a coke spot on the low. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be a car wash. Y'all niggas washing cars and passing them bricks off, nigga. You heard? We used to be violating, my nigga. Anything we see, we be like this. This nigga, the Coquito man. Yeah, he making ices, all right, nigga. Coke ices. You heard? You get a coconut. That's the code name for it. Let me get a coconut icy poppy. That shit coconut, all right, nigga. That shit pure coke, nigga. You walking off front and licking that shit like it's an icy. Nah, you going home to bag that shit up, nigga. You heard? So me and my man, we used to be laughing because we ain't trust nothing. We ain't trust nothing. No store in Washington Heights or Dykeman. Go up in there, be a cleaners. Be like, yeah, y'all niggas cleaning in here, right? Y'all cleaning. Y'all cleaning that coke up. Word to mother. That shit used to be dumb funny. Damn, this parking spot is too smelly, man. Oh shit, this nigga backing up in the truck, mad dirty water just dropping out the back of it. Like, what you doing, Lord? Nigga dumping dirty New York City park water into the streets, man. Come on, man. You're doing too much. But yeah, man, we used to be on it like that, man. Everything indictment, everything indictment, everything in Washington Heights is a coke spot on the low, nigga. That's how we used to be on it, nigga. I don't give a fuck what it is, nigga. That shit could be a motherfucking pharmacy. A little ass pharmacy. I'd be like, yeah, it's a pharmacy, all right. Yeah, I got some pharmaceuticals in here. Clothing store. I wasn't buying nothing, my nigga. Boutique, I'd be like, nah, y'all niggas get niggas fresh in here, all right. I got that fresh coke. Nah, man, I'm just bullshitting, though, man. Niggas be hard-working motherfuckers with their own businesses, man. You heard? But back in the days, if you read that book, The Wild Cowboys, back in the days, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Niggas had a lot of fronts. They had a lot of fronts. They can't get away with shit like that no more because, you know, the niggas is hip to the game. But back in the 80s and all of that, niggas had a lot of fronts, my nigga. That was official. That niggas was making millions of dollars off and police ain't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I mean? Them Dominican niggas, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Them niggas was staying 5 steps ahead of the police at all times, nigga. Them niggas was master criminals. If you read that book, not saying the whole Dominican race, I'm saying the criminals that they spoke about in the book. Them niggas was master criminals, nigga. Them niggas' criminal game was so crazy, they make you say to yourself, damn, I'm stupid. I never thought of that. I've been in New York all my life, but I never thought of that. Real talk, my nigga. Niggas was doing ingenious shit, making money, my nigga. If you read that book, your jaw drop open. The type of shit these niggas was doing to make money. You be like, damn, nigga, I ain't no hustler. I thought I was a hustler. Niggas was getting bread, son. Niggas was getting bread. I told y'all niggas, them niggas was doing shit like targeting all of the Upper West Side and Upper East Side parking lots. Going in there at 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, tying up the parking lot attendant and cleaning out the whole motherfucking parking lot of luxury vehicles, my nigga. Sending them shits over to the Dominican Republic the same night, driving them shits to the seaport and getting them shits on a boat the same night to the Dominican Republic, nigga. Shit's out of here. You report them shits stolen, them shits is out the country already, nigga. Niggas was taking them shits to the Dominican Republic, stripping all of the serial numbers out the parts, replacing them shits with different serial numbers, and selling them shits through the traveling agency back to niggas in New York. All of this shit is in the book. They got caught doing this, and it was in the court documents. That's why I'm speaking about it. Shit was crazy, my nigga. Niggas was riding around with $80,000 cars, my nigga, paying 20 for that shit. 20 racks, niggas was getting an $80,000 car driving around New York City and that shit, nigga. Paid for. Shit paid for. Police pull that shit over, run the plates, run the everything. That shit coming up legit, nigga. Niggas' crime game was different, son. Straight up, I done read some shit, son. Then I read this other book. Like I told you, I read this book called The D. Shit crazy. It's called The D. It's about Avenue D in the 80s, in the early 80s, in the mid 80s. Avenue D in the Lower East Side. Man, listen, my nigga. Thomas from East New York in the building. What's populating? I'm trying to drop that part 2 to your shit today. I'm waiting for them niggas to approve that shit. That shit is glorious, that part 2, though. You heard? I listened to that shit and edited it up last night. That shit was nuts. But yeah, in the book, The D, Avenue D, listen, niggas was getting so much money on Avenue. Niggas was getting millions of dollars on Avenue D in the Lower East Side, my nigga. I ain't talking about thousands of dollars. Niggas was getting millions in the Lower East Side, nigga. You heard? Niggas have no idea. Niggas was getting millions on Avenue D. Read that book, The D, about a cop wrote about Avenue D, nigga. That shit crazy, nigga. That shit crazy, nigga. And I love that shit because niggas be thinking niggas in the hood be low-level criminals. You heard? So in that book, these niggas was getting dope money, and the police was like, where the fuck is these niggas getting this dope from? This shit is too pure. Like, niggas was dropping dead all over Lower East Side. Niggas was ODing all over the place. So the whole city was coming to Lower East Side to cop dope because niggas kept ODing off the dope in the Lower East Side. So police was like, where the fuck is these niggas getting this dope from? So niggas was like, I don't know, man. Maybe they getting it from the Asians. Niggas like, man, the Asians ain't fucking with them hood ass niggas. The Asian mob and all of that, they not fucking with them niggas. Nah, they was wrong, nigga. Asians was coming over there dropping that motherfucking black tar, nigga. You heard? They found out, they did the surveillance, and they found out they caught an Asian nigga on tape coming from Chinatown, walking to meet niggas in the projects, my nigga. Hitting them niggas with that pure black tar like this. Boom! You heard? So that's why I was feeling it, because niggas is automatically assuming, because niggas from the projects, that niggas ain't into nothing. Nah, nigga, they was sadly mistaken. They was getting that shit straight from the source, my nigga. Straight from the source. You heard? Them niggas had that tar. And they was getting it in, and niggas was getting millions, and it was so much money on Avenue D that it was a murder every week, my nigga. Because a nigga would come home from the penitentiary out there and be like, I'm taking over this shit. And niggas would smoke his boots same night he come home from jail. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was happening every week. It was so much money out there. Niggas was coming from other boroughs. Niggas was coming from Brooklyn. Real talk. Niggas was coming from Brooklyn trying to smash the Lower East Side, trying to smash Avenue D, and niggas was getting murdered, my nigga. Niggas was getting murdered. You feel what I'm saying? It was a filthy game. You read that book, it's crazy. And when you read that book, it also educates you to how the police department moves. Like, niggas don't be knowing. Like, I read that book, that shit opened my eyes to mad shit. Like, I had no idea that the NYPD works side by side with the feds in New York. Niggas don't know that. They break this down in this book. Like, yo, the feds and the NYPD work together. You understand what I'm saying? So you be out, nigga might be out here thinking he just committing New York City crimes. Nah, my dude. Feds got a headquarters out here. They get informed about certain shit. Cause in that book, they was breaking it down. And he actually ended up becoming a fed, the police. In the book, he kept it real. He was like, listen, cause of my Irish head super quicker than anybody else. He was a super cop. They called the nigga Rambo. He was a cop from the Lower East Side. They called the nigga Rambo. He was a maniac. You feel what I'm saying? Making 100 arrests a day type nigga. You feel me? So he rose up the ranks in the police department real quick, made him plain clothes, made the nigga detective. In the book, he keeps it real. He says, yo, look, just cause I was Irish, niggas made me detective, my nigga. Straight up on some looking out for Irish niggas. He was like, yo, niggas took me off them streets and made me a detective. You feel me? Then from there, if I'm not mistaken, he went to DEA. Nigga, DEA called the nigga up. Yo, come join DEA. He joined DEA for a couple years in the Lower East Side running down on niggas. Then the nigga turned into a fed, my nigga. Turned into a fed, real talk. But he was putting in all type of work, all type of next level work, my nigga, with locking niggas up. All type of next level work. And when you read that book, it will open your eyes to the reality of the streets, my nigga. Because in that book, that nigga said literally 9 out of 10 arrests we made for heroin. Because heroin is different. When niggas was catching a heroin sale back in the days, you're going on Rikers Island, my nigga. It wasn't like crack. Like crack, sometimes niggas will catch you with some crack. You know, you go through the system, you get ROR'd. But dope and heroin, if you get caught with a direct sale of that shit, nigga, you going to sit up on that island, nigga. You understand? So niggas wasn't trying to go on that island. Nigga was like 9 out of 10 arrests we made for a heroin sale. Niggas gave up a name. Straight up, cuffed up in the hallway. Niggas gave up a name, my nigga, to be let go. And this is the police writing the book about his personal life and his career. And that nigga was like, yo, 9 out of 10 drug dealers that we arrested, when we put cuffs on them niggas in them hallways and staircases, they quietly gave up a name of a rival dealer for them cuffs to get taken off and for them to be let go. So you need to read books like this because it takes the veil away off the streets, where niggas be acting like the streets is so, nah, my nigga, the streets is filled with a lot of cutthroat rattery, my nigga. And that's a fact. And if you ever in your life believe that that's not the streets, then you don't know the streets. You understand? You're naive and you think you know the streets. If you think shit is real out, oh, niggas is real. Niggas ain't telling. You crazy? This the hood. Ain't nobody telling. You believe that shit if you want to, my nigga. You're naive to the game. Niggas out here is not trying to go to jail, my nigga. So majority of the niggas that's in the game, they gonna save themselves, my nigga. You could believe that stand-up shit if you want to. They're gonna save themselves. You heard? Appreciate them donations, man. I appreciate them Cash App donations. Appreciate them stickers. You know what I mean? And all of that, bro. Appreciate it. Go ahead, miss. I don't want to run you over. Smash you like a pancake out here. You heard? But yeah, I read a lot of cop books, my nigga. And in them cop books, they give it up. Like, you know what I mean? They don't care. They give it up. They put niggas' names and shit and all that, my nigga. Straight up. They put niggas' government names and all of that. Yeah, so we arrested such and such and such, and he told us that such and such and such was selling on such and such block. Like, real talk, bro. Streets is filthy. So don't get involved. Don't come into the streets thinking it's some honor amongst thieves. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Niggas love you as far as $20,000 go, bro. It's niggas right now that you say you love and they love you, and that's your mans and that's my nigga and I ride for my nigga. That nigga love you as far as $20,000 goes, bro. Niggas say, yo, here go 20 racks to rob that nigga for me, my nigga. Know what I mean? Just rob that nigga for me, my nigga. Know what I mean? Here go the 20 racks. Some niggas will body you for that 20 racks. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of niggas will body you for it, but niggas will definitely rob you and snake you for it. You understand what I'm saying? So before you quick to say a nigga is your family and your mans and all of that, make sure you test that nigga in some areas, my nigga, because a nigga will trade $20,000 over for some love in a minute, nigga. You heard? A chain. Niggas trade a chain. Nigga be, yo, that's my man. I love that nigga. That's my son. I was up north with him. That's my, come through with a big ass chain, my nigga. Come through with a big ass heavy gold chain, nigga. Solid shit. That's about 25,000. And see how many of your mans won't be scheming on that shit like. And that's my man. I break that up. That should put me on my feet, nigga. 10,000 in my pocket right now. That should have put me back on my feet, nigga. Real talk. So, you know, I'm not saying every nigga is a snake, but I'm just saying, don't be quick to think a nigga is mad loyal until you see how that nigga act with some bread. Like Machiavelli said, never call a man your friend until you test him and damn, this nigga moves out the spot where he blocking the shit for 2 seconds and both of them spots is gone already. God damn. Niggas is leeches in New York. But yeah, my niggas. Machiavelli said, don't say you nobody, don't say you love a person. Eve was popping. I see you in the building. Don't say a person is your friend until you test them in 3 areas, my nigga. Money, alcohol, and women, my nigga. You say you know a nigga and you fuck with a nigga and that's your man, you gotta see how he act over some money. You gotta see how he act over a woman. And you gotta see how he act when he's drunk, my nigga. If he passes all 3 of those tests, he's a good nigga. But a lot of niggas ain't passing all 3 of those tests, my nigga. Nigga be your man like a motherfucker. But when money come into play, nigga ain't your man like that. Nigga get some money, nigga be like, yo, this my heart, love that nigga. Nigga get $1 million, you might not never see that nigga again, son. That nigga be like, I'm out, nigga, fuck all these niggas. Fuck everybody, I'm out of here. Nigga won't even think about you no more, you feel me?
So you gotta test in that area. Niggas say they your man. Let a chick like both of y'all, or y'all like the same chick. Nigga, cut your motherfucking throat, my nigga. Literally. Nigga literally split your throat over a broad, my nigga. Nigga body you. Know what I mean? You been a nigga man for 20 years. Y'all like the same chick. Y'all both piping the same chick. Nigga might body you, my nigga. You heard? So, like I said, nigga, testes, motherfucking alcohol, my nigga. Nigga be a cool nigga. Nigga be a good nigga. But you don't know how that nigga is when he's saucy. When he's all. You be like, yo, who is this nigga? I don't know who this sauce monster is, but I can't fuck with him. You know what I mean? So you gotta test. Some niggas could get drunk, and your man gets pissy drunk, and he up on you, yo, son, I love you, man. Word to mother, yo, I love you, my nigga, yo. That's your man. That's your man. But when the nigga get drunk and he be saying little slick shit, backbiting shit, that's when you gotta have a keen eye open, nigga. Nigga saying little slick shit out, yo, son, word to mother though, but I don't like that shit you did. Like shit that he would never really say sober, but when he drunk, he's saying little shit, expressing his opinions and shit, little hater shit and all of that. That's him, son. That's who he is, son. He's that hater on the low. So you gotta do it. Straight up. See, a nigga like me, I'ma keep it real. Even when I have a drink, I don't never get drunk. I don't never drink to get drunk. Other day, I'ma keep it real with you. I drink some of the fucking I drank some liquor, I drank some bourbon. I drank that shit too fast, my nigga. Like I thought it was a game. I had some soda in that shit. I guzzled that whole shit down mad quick because I was thirsty. Lesson learned, nigga. That shit had me fucked up. I ain't drink since that day. That was a week ago. I ain't drink since that day, my nigga. That shit had me fucked up. I wasn't liking the feeling. I'm not a fan of feeling like drunk and stupid. I wasn't feeling drunk and stupid, but I was feeling slow and sluggish. I'm not a fan of feeling slow and sluggish at all. You know what I mean? I'm not with the slow and sluggish shit. And then it was hot, a little hot and shit, so had a nigga extra sluggish. I was like, I'm good with this. I'll shit again, nigga. I stick to a beer. All of that guzzling liquor, because I don't be thinking liquor don't be getting me twisted like that. So I be sleeping on that shit sometimes like, yo, this shit ain't all of that. You heard? Then I hit that shit too heavy. Nigga be folded. Nigga be folded. Like a sheet set. This little 3D diagram, parking diagram, is the greatest shit they ever invented, bruh. These niggas do not have no time to be trying to parallel park 5 different times. Yo, let me see. Let me just make sure they ain't approved that episode yet. These niggas blowing mine. Nope, they still ain't approved that shit, cocksuckers. But yeah, man, whenever they do approve it, I'll be back on live to rile up the troops. You feel what I'm saying? And we will get it in, my nigga. What y'all niggas in here talking about, man? Let me drink some of my cold coffee. For those that's new to the chat room, the live chat, I mean, you see Lele in here talking about come down to the club and all of that. I'm just giving y'all a disclaimer because it's my channel. Now, I mean, Lele appears to be a stripper and appears to be a woman that, you know, that's selling sexual favors or selling a good time. What really, Lele is that has that's in their 50s. I mean, that just all of them just came home doing 20 and better. And, you know, they out here beating niggas up for $30, $40. In a hotel room, I'm just letting you know that who also is gonna be in that hotel room is, I mean, two niggas from Bronx River Projects, I mean, two niggas who just came home from Comstock from Bronx River Projects. You heard? It's a nigga from the east side of Harlem, from Taft. You heard? He in there with them niggas. You feel me? It's a nigga and you know, a couple of Soundview niggas, know what I mean, and a couple of Far Rockaway niggas. So when you go up in there, she telling you to come meet her, but it's like 8 ex-felons that she be hanging out with from Far Rockaway, Soundview. They all a group. Like, they ain't even on no borough shit, my nigga. They the Lele gang, and they looking for bottles of Paul Mason, know what I mean, eighths of weed, Metro cards, motherfucking anything that you got of value, my nigga. You come through that door trying to get some pussy, and you got a 7-day unlimited Metro card on you. You got a motherfucking a bottle of Paul Mason, son, they going upside your head, son. I mean, all 8 of them niggas, and they all splitting that Metro card. They gonna be sharing that Metro card throughout the whole week. They gonna be swiping and waiting for 20 minutes each one. Take them niggas 2 hours to get on the train because they all using the same 7-day Metro card. That's gonna be your shit. You heard? They gonna take that Paul Mason that you got. They gonna bust you upside your head, take that Paul Mason. They gonna take that eighth that you got, that little $30 you got in your pocket that you was gonna get some Chinese food with for y'all. They gonna take that too, my nigga. And they gonna consider it a come up. They gonna be like, remember that time? Remember, yo, we did our thing yesterday, nigga. That nigga had the Paul Mason, the 7-day unlimited. Shit. This is the hustle, nigga. We ain't never stop back in that chat. So they sent it at my nigga, but, you know, Soundview Taft gang, my nigga. Tilden gang is in there, man. You know what I mean? I'm talking about niggas you ain't see. You don't even know these niggas is in the streets. You heard? They don't supposed to be in the street. They got an early release. And they just... So you won't hit me up and be like, yo, Laz, man, I got up with that chick from off your shit, man. That bitch, now I mean, she robbed me, man. Like 7 niggas. I came up in the hotel room, 7 niggas hopped out, my nigga. Niggas was all 53s and 54s. You heard? Niggas got brass knuckles. I told you, Lele be fucking with them niggas that still use brass knuckles, my nigga. You come through that door looking for some pussy, you gonna get hit with a pair of brass knuckles. You heard? You gonna get stomped out with a pair of spot belts or something. You ain't even gonna never have seen the type of sneakers that nigga stomp you out with, my nigga. You gonna be trying to describe that shit to the police, like, yo, the nigga, he had on some sneakers, they was big with a big tongue. And they had little 3 dots on the side. It's gonna be an old 80s detective, like, spot belts. They stomped you out with spot belts. I know who that is. That's that nigga Skibo from Bronx River. He's back at it again. That's all he wears is spot belts. Anytime somebody gets hurt with a pair of spot belts, it's Skibo from Bronx River houses. Heard? Fuck with Lele if you want to, nigga. Lele got a nigga from Lillian Ward. Lele got one of them niggas that was on Avenue D in 84. You heard? Lele got one of them niggas that was on Avenue D in 84, nigga. Nigga used to be a drug lord, nigga. Lele got a team of 20 motherfuckers, nigga, waiting for you to pop up. She like this. You said you got the big bottle of Paul Mason, right? What you mean the big bottle? The big bottle? Like, yeah, nigga, the $20 joint. Big official shit. Nigga like, all right, come through. She like this. He said he got the big bottle. The big bottle of Paul Mason, the $20 one. They like, what? Nigga knock your whole brain out. Nigga knock your whole brain out for that $20 Paulie, baby. Fuck with that Paulie if you want to with Lele, nigga. She trying to get you. But yo, man, I'ma holler at y'all niggas. Whenever this episode, whenever they clear this episode, I'm coming back on live to rile up the troops, man. You heard? So I'll see y'all niggas in a little while. That's a fact.